In this video, we're unboxing and battling Weiss Tiger, a balance type Bay that packs quite a punch and is a member of Team Pendragon. But is this release more meow than bite? So this is BX33 Weiss Tiger, and it released just a few days ago at the time of making this video. It is a balanced type, meaning it combines aspects of all three different typings, but it's not really amazing at either one. From what we've seen in Beyblade X so far, sometimes balanced types are the best bays in the lineup, like Hell's Scythe and Hell's Chain. Although, with Weiss Tiger, we have a bit more of an aggressive design, so will it be top tier? If you guys want to get Weiss Tiger, it's currently up for sale right now on Mall of Toys. They have this bay as well as pre-orders for the upcoming Left Spin Cobalt Dragoon and the Drasil inspired Black Shell. So make sure to go and check out Mall of Toys, links in the description down below, and make sure to use code ilinnuc to get 5% off. Taking a look at the box, this is a booster release, meaning it does not come with a launcher, and since this is the only release for the month, it makes June a little bit lighter. But we are going to be seeing the new Cobalt Dragoon and more in less than a month. This bay is also used by Shigeru Nanairo, who is the sister of one of the main characters, Multi. And she's also a member of Team Pendragon, who is kind of the bad guy group, sort of the season. But now let's go ahead and tear straight into the box. And the first piece that I do want to talk about is going to be the instructions, okay? I don't really talk about these little pamphlets that much, although I do want to point out we do see a silhouette for Cobalt Dragoon, although they just revealed Cobalt, so maybe they should have just shown a full picture. But now we can move on to the actual Beyblade itself, and starting with the bits, we have Unite. You may remember the Unite name from Beyblade Burst and how kind of influential that part was on Spriggan, but this Unite is quite a bit different. Whenever we first saw pictures of it, people were definitely comparing it to Taper and Point, but now that we actually have the Bay in person, it's quite a bit more rounded than Taper is, so it's going to be more kind of like Ball, sort of, a bit more of a defense type, and when you compare it to Point, that little point that's inside of Unite really doesn't pop out that much at all. So really, it seems like Ball with a flat, like semi-ball, I guess. Then for the ratchet, we have 360, which is a really solid piece. It's pretty balanced, and it's also kind of rounded as well, making it one of the best ratchets in the entire game. And we have it in this kind of smoky gray and white color scheme, which does look pretty nice, and it's pretty unique. Although I can't really be too excited for the ratchet. I mean, it's the first ratchet we've seen in Beyblade X in general, so it looks good. Now we can move on to the blade itself, which is Weiss Tiger. Whenever we first saw pictures of this blade, everybody was pretty much in love with it. It has a really interesting and kind of edgy design, and the way that it mixes in the white plastic just looked really unique. I was a little bit worried that the blade was going to be lightweight. That was kind of a worry of mine, but now that we actually have it in person, mine weighs around 34.7 grams. Definitely heavier than I expected. Not one of the heaviest blades in the entire game, but just right in the middle as balanced types are. The Weiss Tiger blade has sort of a three-bladed design, but not a typical three-blade like Dran Sword or Phoenix Wing. It actually has these kind of small, tiny little blades, and then off to the side, it has three of these little notches. So it's definitely a little bit more aggressive than other balanced types like Hell's Scythe or Hell's Chain, but it's not nearly as aggressive as Phoenix Wing or Dran Sword. I do also want to take a look at the motif design in the middle with that Weiss Tiger idea. It looks really, really good, and it kind of looks like the Mr. Beast logo a little bit with just some different colors. But the way that the white and the orange mix together just makes the color scheme for this release really unique compared to the sea of blue and red Beyblades out there. This bay does also have a very obvious homage to the original generation of Beyblade. As you guys know, the original series had a bay called Drigger. In fact, a couple of months ago, we actually saw Drigger S get a Beyblade X remake. In the Weiss Tiger motif, towards the ear, kind of the back side of the motif, you can see this little triangle design, which is a direct reference to the original Bakuten Shoot logo. So that's pretty awesome to see, and there have been other bays that have that as well, especially the upcoming Cobalt Dragoon and Black Shell. So overall, this Bey is super cool. From its design, to its ideas, to its homage to the original Beyblade series, it does look pretty nice. And booster releases are typically kind of boring. You know, think of Night Lance, for example. Not a lot of people remember that Bey at all, but this one is different, and I feel like it's really something to be excited for. So now let's move on to some test battles to see how strong the stock combo of this Bey is up against some other Beyblade X releases, and see if maybe some parts could be really competitive.
Oh! Goodbye. 2, 1. Oh! Okay. Same pocket, too. Weiss has some attack power. 1. Oh! Dude, up against Dagger, man. It's doing so well. And... Wait. Oh! Yes! 3, 2, 1. Oh! That didn't count. That didn't count.
I'm not gonna put that in. I lost.
Yeah, no,
I'm not gonna put that in.
Yeah, I'm not. That's getting cut. Cut. 2, 1. Oh my god. Yeah. See, that one's getting included right there. That one's a good one. It's the magic of video editing. Reality can be what I desire. 3, 2, 1. Oh. Oh. Ah, there we go. Ow! Hit my foot. 3, 2, 1. 1. 3, 2, 1. Oh. Dude, not really a ton of contact here, and is Weiss gonna win this? Okay, all right. 3, 2, 1. Oh. Okay, I think Wizard Rod tanks those. Oh man. Okay. 2, 1. Oh! 3, 2, 1. Oh! Oh! It like burst itself. Oh! Oh! 2, 1. Oh! Wait, I think it burst. Yeah, Wizard Rod burst. Hold up. Let it keep going.
Oh, you can hear it.
I can kind of see it. We'll see if it wins though.
That's cool.
It's like higher up. It's like honestly an advantage, maybe? Wait.
Oh.
Does that count? This counts as a burst, right? I mean, it's not dangling. I don't know. I guess, does that count? I think that counts.
So what did you guys think of the battles? Overall, I do think this Bey kind of held its own in its stock combination. Although, when you want to combine and make your own competitive Beyblade combos, there are some things I am a little bit worried about. First of all, the Unite bit is pretty fun, although it seems to be worse than Ball, and worse than Point, and maybe even worse than Taper. So why you would use it instead of one of those other bits, I'm not really sure as of right now. The 360 ratchet is pretty good, as it has been for the last year or so. And then we have the Weiss Tiger blade. While I really like it, and I like the way it battles, and it's really fun, I don't really know how top tier it could be. If you want to use this blade on more stamina or defense combos, there are better blades out there. You want to use something like Wizard Rod, or maybe even Hell Scythe, that are a little bit more round. And if you want to use it in attack combos, it might be a little bit too light in comparison to like Phoenix Wing, Cobalt Drake. You can even use Dran Buster, even though that has pretty severe stamina problems. But overall, with Weiss Tiger, it is a true balance type in every sense of the word. It is a jack of all trades, but seemingly kind of a master of none. Now obviously, this is just my first impressions. People could really start to love this blade on certain combos, and it could be S tier even. But as of right now, what do you guys think? But that is going to wrap up this video, guys. If you liked it, let me know what you think of Weiss Tiger in the comments down below. Hit that like button, hit subscribe to join the Nook Nation, and I will see you in the next one. Have fun and bay away.